Ah! We're gonna do it at the start here.
Episode 67.
60 fucking 7.
Came right back from screaming at the end, screaming at the beginning.
That's how we do. I even put my microphone on.
We actually just screamed this whole time.
Yeah, we've been screaming the entire fucking time.
It's been great.
I haven't been. It's been hell.
It was really weird because you were screaming about something you were doing on Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday,
shit, I
Sunday.
forgot. Sunday, OneCritWonder TV on Twitch. I'm going to be playing in their game for a one-off. It'll be the glorious return of Acadius Aves and his faithful companion,
Aves.
Tyto. Acadius Aves.
Scabies.
Shut up, you're scabies.
Damn.
Ow.
You're
Yeah.
a seafaring disease.
So yeah, we'll tweet out. So watch our Twitter, and I'll tweet out about that shit, and you can come watch me traumatize a new group of players. I'm not DMing it, so Acadius Aves is just going to
That's
fucking
cool. He's got
moonwalk
the
Oh, so now
everywhere.
you get a chance to actually just fuck the DM
Did you
so
just
badly.
teach him every single fire spell you know?
Acadius Aves is not a fire wizard.
Oh, I thought he was the one that burned
It's
down
a
all the buildings.
counter.
That is Morthos.
Okay. You got a long rest in, right?
You got a long rest in, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, Morthos is my current
Taking a
warlock in Alex's
That's
game,
someone.
who has burnt down and exploded many buildings.
Plus
That's
one
been
on all of them.
more than half of our
Worth an AC
responses
point, I think.
to our scenarios.
I've started so many fires.
It works.
Shit, it gives me plus
No,
two.
Acadius Aves was our old Pathfinder. It was
Okay.
before you moved back.
Was it? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? No, or was that when we were still doing 4.5? Or was that?
No,
after
it
we
was
moved to
Pathfinder.
Okay.
It was Pathfinder. It must have been.
That's fantastic.
It was at the old place.
Yeah.
Hey, let's play the game.
Let's play
a good
this
plan.
game.
Let us play the game.
Let us play.
Speaking of, have we moved into a new in-game day?
Yes.
Yes,
Mark
we have.
that shit off.
Yeah.
We have
Calendar man.
moved into a new in-game game.
Excellent. What?
Yes.
Whoa.
It is now Driminath, let's see, the third, fourth day of Driminath.
That sounds like an enemy. Like I'm scared of him.
Yeah. Let's go kill Driminath.
Trimming at the third, fourth day.
I just want you to know that I believe Driminath is. It's an actual.
Bitch.
It's Driminath's a bitch. That's all it
It's
is.
an actual month on the calendar. It's very elusive.
Very elusive.
It's in between February
Are we going to be immune to colds while we're on Germany?
and
God, I hope
And
so.
nothing else. It's just in
I
between
leave
that.
my squad behind.
All right, guys. So what's left is the path
To the right?
to the right. Joe, are you still wearing both of those rings, even though they both do the exact same thing?
No. I was.
Oh, you gave the other one to
Gave
Kendall.
me.
Yeah.
He slipped it on my left ring finger.
Are you guys married?
Yes.
Common law.
Kendall and Cain are engaged.
We have a little in-game romance we're gonna have to start role playing. How exciting!
No,
We don't have to do that.
no, we'll kill them first.
Yeah, probably.
Who's leading the path down this watery,
I shall
murky?
lead the path
muddy
with my fiery
hallway.
sword of enlightenment.
You have your sword out, and you're walking down this long hallway, and you can see a ways down that it hooks to the right. But as you get maybe 30 feet along this hallway, your feet start to burn.
Uh-oh. All right. I will say uh-oh out loud, and I say something's wrong with the ground. Move back.
It really starts to burn a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back.
As you're moving back,
It turns to magma and you sink.
you
Press F for
Bring that.
everyone. You get some F's in the channel.
give me a second. Give me a second.
No, apparently.
Asper went to hell because his souls were burning.
You suck.
There actually are no F's on that screen.
What's
Well, to be fair, Asper's a dick.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, snap.
Thank you, Protista.
There it is.
Then there's one ass.
My fellow paladin that I don't always
Oh.
agree with.
Oh my god. Too many F's.
That's me.
Oh my god.
You only have to hit it once. You might miss the next quick time event.
Yeah.
No, you mad.
I've been playing Shenmue.
I saw it and I wanted to curse you out. Thanks for reminding me. Fuck you.
Do you have it yet?
Shut
Or are you too busy playing genital jousting?
your goddamn fucking dad. You deserve to die.
Well, he did kill a guy, so yeah. God damn.
All right, so the next round is fire.
Beginning of the game. You know what, Rio? Fuck you and your dad.
Well, I wish that's what his dad would have said.
What the fuck is this?
It's Shenmue.
Just laying on the ground dying. Yo. Fuck you.
Why didn't you help?
He was choking me, Dad.
I'm dying of disappointment from you.
The kung fu hurt, but you're a weak ass.
As you move back, you take a few steps back and you kind of feel the burn still, and you pick your foot up out of the water and you look down and you can see there's holes kind of dissolved into your gauntleted boot or whatever you call it, steel boot. I don't know.
Sabaton.
Yeah, that. And then as you look ahead, you see a piece of the water, a lump of the water, rise up, and you can see it's like this gray, slimy, not amphibious, amoeboid type form.
It's an acid boy.
It's Emmy Boy.
It's an amoeboid. Let's initiative.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Have fun with that boy.
You already ate my feet.
Damn, I can't even really help you, man.
Who got the highest?
I did.
21.
What'd you
I would
get?
like to
9.
see any of you beat a 4.
That's gonna be Cain.
1, 2, 3.
Who got next to 21?
Oh, it's Joe.
Me then, 16.
Who are you? You're Casmos.
I am most of the time,
Who got after that? You got a 15?
except for on Cain.
Yeah. Except in the other game.
Then I got a 10.
Anyone beat Leo's 10?
Shouldn't.
1,
How far
2,
away is it?
3, 4. We got 2 more of you to go. You two, what'd you get?
4.
Me? Oh, I got a 9.
You got a 10?
I think it works better if you just go around the table.
Yeah.
I don't want to write the numbers down and then figure out the order, so I'm just writing the order down. I'm being lazy.
You
Well,
bastard.
we can't do that because we don't know the order.
Just use Excel.
Asverth, and then finally Kindle. I should be using Excel, but I'm lazy.
I'm not
Cain.
sure. This is on the other side of lazy. This is
Hola.
inefficient.
Your turn.
So how far away is this thing?
Maybe like 10 feet.
It appears to be made of acid.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or it's just really hungry.
It's the blob.
We're going to give him some
It's the blob.
kicks.
All right.
Good stuff. Good blob.
Is it an X-Men reference?
Yeah, it is. 90s, I put that.
Does a 10 hit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Others?
Okay.
What?
DC 15 Constitution save.
Oh, I can only assume. I mean, he's more. He can do,
4.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's done.
Okay, it's done.
I'd like to see for real for
Not
that
horny.
for a second.
Holy shit. Roll your damage. No, tell me your damage.
A lot.
Don't go too hard on the cross check.
22. For just that one hit.
You kill it. You just fucking punch this thing and it just poof, and it just fucking like splatters the walls.
Okay.
Fucking One Punch Man over here.
It was a kick.
Oh, one kick man.
I have my arm completely full of enemy and I'm just running around kicking things
Okay.
until I get used to it.
Okay.
Because I don't want to play like disadvantage over and
Not fighting with your arms is increasing the length of time.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't trust this dungeon as much as I'll trust just random things we encounter.
Okay. That's fair.
I don't trust you either.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
after watching that guy get exploded, I'll go to pat him on the shoulder and then just give him a thumbs up and continue on.
See a tentacle pop up from behind my back. And
I see it start doing that. I see the thumb come out and I'm just like,
Let's go. I'm right behind you.
Definitely no.
so I think
the hallway hooks to the right. Looking down this hallway, it continues on for 40 feet.
Do you want to take one of my other extra long swords and just, check for mines?
yeah.
Okay, so
Actually,
using,
I'll do that with mage hand.
okay, you're just gonna drag the sword along with mage hands and see if it starts sizzling or anything.
Yeah. If it starts getting lower on the ground, then we'll know something's probably wrong.
The
Just have it drag
hallway,
the sword along the ground and if it goes bloop.
yeah, hallway continues on for 40 feet, and you can see there at that 40-foot mark, it opens up and turns left, but it also continues past that for another 20 feet, and then on that 20 foot, it turns right. So the hallway goes, it's got a T going off to the side, 40 feet down, it goes down further, and then the hallway turns right.
Okay.
Left or right?
Well, left first hasn't steered us wrong, so let's go left first.
Hey, it steered us wrong. I caught on fire and tumble dried. So
No, that was right
wasn't to
first.
the left.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That was your fault for just running in there like that.
Hey, I thought I had a chance.
I look at you to go, but you. He's fine.
So you turn left, and you can see it's a long hallway. It's maybe like 70 feet, and it goes to a door.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll try to open the door.
You go, give me an athletics check. It's not locked, there's not a lock on it, but the door is swollen because of the water.
Gotcha.
So you really have,
Door.
it's a
Yeah.
swole ass door. This green beer is really good.
It's pretty decent.
I
The
like it a
Redler?
lot. Huh?
The red one?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
it's good. It's like a cider.
Without saying.
You fucking
Basically,
ass.
it's like
It was on sale for $3 at the liquor store.
23.
You wrench that door open, no problem.
Excellent.
As you open the door, you look in and you can see there's 5 figures standing against the left wall in the small rectangular room. Across from you is another door that continues on, or a door across from you. But off to the left, there's these 5 figures. You look, and you know what they are right off the bat. They are flesh golems, fucking Frankensteins.
Oh.
The 5 flesh golems are clustered
Whoa.
against the north wall.
Oh,
All right, guys, hang on here.
sorry.
Just gotta get this
Now,
thing.
I'm about to say something, and I need you guys to pay attention, because as soon as I finish saying this thing, a timer is starting in real time. Okay?
Okay.
And you don't want me to spend
Door across from us, people to the left.
door straight ahead, across from you,
How
people.
far?
Only maybe like 20 feet.
Okay.
All right. The 5 flesh golems are clustered against the north wall. Each has a number on its chest. 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. Number 5 speaks. One of us does not belong with the others. If you can pick it out, it will serve you, and the others will allow you to pass.
Well, I'm going to say 9 because it's not a prime number.
If you pick the wrong one, we will kill you. You have 60 seconds. And
Well,
it's started.
I'd still stand with my
Well,
original
okay,
thought.
hold on. What's all the numbers again?
5, 7, 9, 11, 13. All of them are prime numbers, but 9.
9. 9 is the one who stands apart.
9 steps forward. I shall serve you.
Excellent. Good work, Catmos.
And the others just stay there unmoving.
I
Okay.
shift the pooping my underpants around and continue on.
You open the door. It's another. I'm not going to make you roll for this one. You wrench this door open, and now you have a new friend tagging along, a large, naked flesh golem with a number 9 branded into its chest.
Number 9.
What's your name?
Number 9.
I am 9.
Number 9.
Okay.
You open the door,
I'll call him the White Album.
and it continues on for about 5 feet, and then it stairs going up.
At 9, you should walk in front of us.
Very well. And he moves in front of you, and he walks up the stairs.
How intelligent does 9 seem?
Not horribly. More automaton than thinking creature.
Do you know what's up next? Number 9.
I do not.
So we can still play out reference. We got some other places.
You're right,
I
actually.
like 9 better already.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying kill 9.
Oh no.
9's joining the team.
I wish we could have took 7, but let's again finish this mission here.
That's right.
7 was
I'll fighter 7.
No, I was 7, 8, 9.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, 9's still here, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can just kill him.
No.
9 continues up the stairs.
Every time I say no, I get more and more tired of it. Just no. No.
At the top of the stairs, he kind of looks towards the right and he turns back. The path continues.
What can we expect ahead?
He doesn't know.
He looks towards the right. There are bars.
What kind of bars?
Let's just get up there. We were asking too much of that.
You know what? You're correct.
Yeah.
Return to your post. 9. You get back with the other flash couple. We got 9. No.
Did you say return to your post?
Yeah, I told 9 to return to his post.
Okay. He goes back down the stairs.
All right.
You get to the top of the stairs. They've dismissed 9.
Why?
Because he said the path continues ahead.
What? Why the fuck? What?
We're supposed to use him for something.
I thought he just did.
What?
9, come back. 9, come back.
He turns and he walks back up to you.
All right. How far are you supposed to accompany us?
I can-
Definitely. Can we have another
There's no-
party member?
So we get him killed, I think.
He's like,
All right.
there's.
Follow along. I'll
These are the fucking killing.
Nobody's planning on killing 9. All right. I continue on.
You walk up the stairs.
I'm not seeing.
All right, guys. Hey, short flight of stairs leads up to a dry corridor. Just around the corner is a turnstile, a large, like what you see, like leaving the zoo, like the giant, like bars across it. Yeah, and it only allows you to go one direction. There's no way to go back the other way.
I tell 9 to go through it.
He moves the bar and he walks through the little spinning part, and he's standing on the other side.
It's like one of the
I get the feeling that we
Yeah, it's
should
like
The giant,
that we need them
tallest
on
one.
this side
it's not like the
for something.
Well, I was just making
sideways
sure that
one.
there wasn't.
No, it's
No.
not like the one in the
I don't know that we.
This is,
planned
it's
for
like
that.
got the bars where it spins through the bars on the other side, so that way you can't go back.
What can we see on the other side?
It's a hallway, extends for about 30 feet, and it hooks to the left.
All right, let's have him tell us what he sees at the end of the hallway. I don't know that we want to follow him through there.
If we go through, I can do whatever we need over here if need be.
I'm just saying, I don't think we should go yet.
No, I'm saying.
Tell us what's on the other end of the hall, number 9.
And he turns and he walks down the hallway, and he turns towards the right where the hallway turns. And then a few moments later, he comes back, and it is a great open chamber with boiling mud on the floor, and metal or wooden disc hanging from chains across the ceiling.
It sounds like we should be going there.
Yeah, but how are we gonna get back?
It's probably something on the other side. It's asking that. Do you see any way out on the other side?
He says, and he turns and he walks back, and then he comes back. There's a path on the other side.
All right. I'll walk through
Do y'all move through the turnstiles?
I will.
Okay. You all walk through, and you continue down the path, and then it hooks to the right, and then it opens up into a giant fucking chamber. And you're... This opens up into a stone platform in a large natural cave. Hey guys, opposite of the entrance in the distance is another stone platform. Between them, a series of wooden discs suspended from the ceiling by massive steel chains. The cave floor seems to be covered in a pool of boiling mud. The cave floor is about 50 feet down from the discs. The ceiling is about 50 feet up from the disc. So this room is 100 feet total with the discs in these platforms right in the center.
Hey Joe, take a rope over there and then we'll crawl across behind you.
From one end of the room to the other.
Yeah, we're gonna have like ninja
So is
warrior
there-
across.
Is there one chain per disc?
Yeah.
And the disc is like in the
It's-
center, so
yeah.
it's like it would teeter if
Yes,
there's
exactly.
weight on it.
That is exactly correct.
Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts too. We're gonna have to ninja warrior across. We should probably have a rope on whoever's going
It's about,
across.
you would estimate it about 100 feet
Total.
from this platform to that
So
platform.
that means we can only save you when you
How many of
to
these
halfway
are
up.
there? How many of these?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these discs.
Holy crap.
Each one of these discs is about 4 feet in diameter, and there's about 3 feet between each disc.
So
Pretty
probably
easy
only
jump.
one person per.
Probably.
Oh yes.
I know it seems like it's a pretty easy jump except for everything shifting around and oh god, we're on fire.
And I imagine that the platform would also do some wobbly.
Yeah,
You would get a strong guess of that.
I bet there's a hell of a lot of acrobatics checks.
Who's our best acrobatic?
Not it. We can start by tying a rope to you.
And you've got rods of no fall, so keep one of those
I'll
ready.
be your best acrobatic.
Oh yeah, and you do have.
But I'm down for you to go.
You do have the rods, so you can always lock yourself on the platform and make
Or
your way
we
to the middle.
still just monkey bar.
You could just monkey bar across with those without even
How are you dealing with the platforms?
yeah.
Still tie a rope to you.
What feels safer?
And none of it.
And monkey barring.
Yeah, my mage hand will only takes that 30 feet, so I can't do pretty much with it.
And our rope would only go so far as well.
We've got I think every one of us has a rope, so we could tie a couple together.
Well, yeah, but then if we're
After-
more than 50 feet
after
behind
50
him,
feet, yeah.
he just falls.
Yeah.
What?
We can't.
He
pull
would
that-
fall, then he would swing right into the boiling
Yeah,
mud.
we couldn't pull that taut enough for him to get back to us.
So we just start hauling as soon as he starts falling.
Yeah. No.
If you can keep him from hitting the mud, it just means he is going to have an accelerated swing directly into the wall of the side of the cave.
That
Yeah.
sounds like fun.
We can save them maybe
Because
from that. instead of
dropping and
boiling
swinging
mud.
this way, but if you're dropping while being pulled, it's gonna
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It won't be good no matter what.
slingshot him into the cave wall.
Assuming we move fast enough.
Assuming you move fast enough. hmm
Yum.
So
I have no idea.
He can
I don't know either. I just said yes because it sounded right.
oh sorry man. Use one of your once you get out halfway, use one of your rods and like run the rope over the rod.
That way
So
you
that'll catch
you
you.
basically rock climb.
Well, I have 4 rods.
Well yeah, but you're
I
gonna need
have mage hand.
2 to
And I have 2 to monkey bar.
you're gonna need 2 to monkey bar.
So we leave 1 on the path that we just got in. We leave 1 clicked.
On the
And then
fifth one, the fifth platform, 1 click.
we're gonna have to do
Because there's
I
9
feel like 100.
platforms. 5 would be the halfway point. So we go click, click, click.
Yeah, I feel like 100 feet would be too far. But
Yeah.
or we could probably only do up to like 40 or 50 feet
We have.
before the rope would really.
I mean, we all have ropes. I think every single adventurer pack or whatever comes with 50 foot of
Hemp
rope.
rope. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could tie a couple or 3 ropes together.
What's the distance?
100 feet.
For what? From
The
this,
full area.
like 100 feet.
Does anyone have any potions of flying?
No, but I have a potion climbing.
I have that too. Let me fart real quick.
Ooh.
Yeah, how do you do that? You did it.
Keep fighting.
Yeah.
Count them.
Joe has a ring of slow fall, right?
No, I have an ability.
That is
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
It's not
called
bad.
slow fall,
Well,
but
I'm still
it's
thinking
more like
God.
a martial arts move, being
Okay.
able to recover from a fall.
Okay.
Is it
not-
that bad, Jake?
It's just damage
No,
reduction.
I don't know
from
yet.
falling.
I'm not
It's
taking it.
it's
more
not
we got
that
the
bad.
ring of slow.
Burn in my eyes.
Okay.
Would I be able to control mud with control water?
No. You could, if you had control
Make
over
it, make it,
Yeah, shaper.
just make it burnt dirt.
Yeah.
Separate
Turn
the
it
water
into
from.
burnt dirt.
Nice.
Take the water
I
out of the
think.
mud.
I mean, Joe is our best acrobat. Close to our best acrobat.
He's the most willing acrobat.
He's the stupidest
All right.
acrobat.
So,
Leave 1 clicked. Use 2 to monkey bar across. Click 1 halfway. Tie a rope there. Have it be pulled back. Have another rope on me. Tie it at the other one that's in the middle. Monkey bar up the rest of the way. Tie the rope. So basically,
you'll
I
have 3 of these.
I'm
yeah,
confused.
3. Oh, 2 ropes.
Why don't you just do one, monkey bar all the way over, and then just do another one?
That's 100 feet of rope.
Because
We
if
don't
he-
have 100 feet of solid rope.
If he falls,
We can't tie ropes together.
we can tie ropes together. That's not an issue. It's just if he
I-
falls, we don't want him to die in
I
the
feel like it'd
bottom
be
mud.
way safer than.
And that,
Just have it
and that
tied.
much rope is going to droop too.
Right, that too.
How?
100 feet of rope, no matter how tight you tie 100 feet of rope, it's still going to droop.
No, how much space is before we hit the mud?
50.
50 feet.
It's a big call.
Wait, I'm so confused on the drooping rope. How far is the rope gonna droop?
It's not going to droop enough to that you hit the mud. It's going to droop. It's going to make it more difficult to climb, and it's also going to possibly put you below platform level as well, or not useful.
And
Climbing with the rope up
Honestly,
here is easier than
We're
climbing
gonna
with
have
the rope.
to tie them in the middle anyways. Why not just tie them to the movable mud?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, are you climbing across?
Go, Joe, go.
Time out before you start. As you guys come up with your plan finally,
I hope Mambo number 9 didn't have something to say that.
hey Mambo, Mambo number 9, hey Mambo.
That's the other reason why we picked him. Even though that's not the song.
Mambo number 5. Wait, no.
It's about this time, about 75 feet along the path. The section of the muddy floor underneath erupts and sprays mud up, and it splatters against the ceiling. And it's this time that you realize that this isn't just a boiling mud pit. It's a fucking geyser. So, you continue on.
It's a geyser field.
Good boy. Don't get sprayed on.
So
I want to wait until another geyser goes up, and I'll try and I'll be watching the floor the whole time to see if we get any indication that it's going to happen.
yeah. I was making sure he wasn't going.
Okay. So you hang out, we'll say like 15, 20 minutes. And during this time, you learn that there's 2 geysers in the room.
Okay.
Both of them are along the path. The
How wide
first one, what's that?
Is-
The room is, well, at its widest points, maybe 70 feet wide.
So we can do our rope bridge on the other wall.
Well, are you going along the discs?
I think He's just only talking about the guys who's there on path.
The disc path.
Yeah.
Oh, there's other guys.
Yeah, I think the
No,
whole
well,
thing is-
the entire room. There's only 2 geysers, and they're both along the disc path.
Okay.
So if you want to swing wide, but that's not going to. Oh, the disc path is the most direct path from one side to the other. So if you want to swing past that, it's going to be more than 100 feet.
Mhm.
But you see that the disc on the far end of the room erupts once every 5 minutes. And the disc closer to you erupts every 3 minutes. Now, they're not synced either. So that one's going and this one's going. But this one's just going a little slower. So that's what you guys learned about the geysers on the floor.
Okay.
And they both, like, they splatter the fucking ceiling, they knock the discs, and they go swinging, and they're very
Probably
violent.
just like the 3 closest to it.
It
Doesn't say how many discs it is.
when they go off, all the discs in the room move a little bit, but the 3 closest definitely have the most movement. But it definitely it's a very forceful thing, and it puts a lot of material up in the air.
So I imagine it's enough that would damage the rope or
You don't. I mean, maybe not. I don't know.
move it around or
It's
something.
boiling mud, not burning mud.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever had your hands on boiling mud.
I
I mean,
imagine
not
it's
not to say that I'm just saying it's probably not going to destroy the rope. It might make the rope hard to use.
I would say it wouldn't be usable.
So, you guys got a plan?
What shape is the wall? Is it like
It's irregular. It's a natural cave wall, so it's jagged and
Maybe instead of going directly down the middle, you move.
here you can kind of see this illustration of the room.
Oh, okay.
So you can see
Yeah.
you're here. This is about 100 feet. The 2 geysers.
Okay.
Right on.
Gee.
And you can see there's that platform over there.
I think I'm gonna take the platforms.
Okay, are you going to time out with the...
I'm not gonna go yet. I'm just telling everybody I'm probably gonna take the platforms.
I was going to say, jumping from platform to platform,
Does it look like the platforms have a lot of mud on them?
yeah.
On the tops?
Oh, they're covered, man.
No, man.
Because when these things go up, I mean, like, it throws them in the air, and then there's mud dropping back down.
I feel like I got options with giant platforms and chains.
Okay. I just need to know a plan so I can start telling you guys what's going on.
I am gonna try to use the platforms and chains too.
Okay.
I'm gonna. hope
Whose
someone
platform
takes
and
a
chain?
rope over and use the rope.
Now you can do... yeah. Are you going to still do your...
Next to Tyler's.
I feel like the geysers will interfere with that.
They might. They won't interfere you with your monkey bars.
No, they won't.
But you guys are going to need to... Now that you see 3 minutes and 5 minutes, I feel like it'll be relatively easy for you guys to
Time it.
time it, but you're not going to be able to fucking... You're going to have to fucking move when you move. You can't...
Mhm.
Going halfway and then trying to wait one of these blasts out. You could definitely try it. It just... Your character feels like it would be really fucking dangerous.
Mhm.
And falling 50
So I
feet
have
into a
4
pit
of
of boiling
these.
mud.
I have 4 of these immovable rods
Good
too,
guy.
so I could get 2 people to monkey bar across at the same time. I grab there 2, monkey bar back, give 2 to someone, monkey bar across.
And just
Give it
ferry
to
it
that.
back and forth.
That is a possibility.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
So,
I'm just not gonna be the first one who does it.
I'll do it. I'll be the first one to go across with him.
All right, we'll tie some ropes up just in case shit goes south on the way that we can still deal with it.
well, how long are your ropes?
50.
I mean, it's only going
I
to work
don't know.
until about
I don't
halfway.
think that's gonna really.
Yeah.
I'm just talking if they fuck up in the first 20 or 30 feet, then we have chains.
Well, then halfway we're gonna have to be monkey barring and having to untie us. Like,
No,
You
we'll
either-
just like go with the rope, and then you just have a rope.
then I have a rope.
Or we can tie 2 ropes together and they have 100 feet of rope.
That way you can at least drag their corpse out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we gotta give them a good
I
burial.
would actually. That does.
Yeah,
that
does
does
make
intrigue
sense.
me.
Yeah.
Or
So I would say I
best
would actually
case,
like that.
they don't fall in and die, and then we've got a rope across to make the rest of our battles easier.
Well, if we're gonna monkey bar across, that doesn't matter.
Well, we're still concerned with the hot mud.
Well, even so, having a rope to walk on whilst you monkey bar across would make it a lot easier.
Or something, yeah.
As long as no
Or a
hot
rope
mud
to hold
gets
on to while you try and use the platforms to cross.
Well, no, that's the idea. We're going to go around it.
Ropes. I'm doing ropes. Those 2 are going.
So
Put the rope on me.
if you guys want the best possibility of avoiding
You know what? I'm going to
these
go ahead and
geysers,
I'm going to take, since this is taking forever anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take my armor off to assist with.
I mean, it's what? It cycles every 15 minutes, they'll be synced up. And then once they both go off.
I just don't think he wants his armor on. Like,
No, I'm talking about the geysers.
are you shoving your armor in your bag of holding, or are you
Yeah.
leaving it behind? Okay. Who's going first?
I'll be doing the burying every time.
Would your character be smart enough to know that if you
No.
wait?
My character would not be smart enough to know. Me as a player knows, but my character is.
Okay. So you guys wait. The first one goes off. The second one goes off maybe a minute later.
I think we're going around the geysers, are we not?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, still going. You guys still need to pay attention to the geysers because it.
Yeah. They'll still fuck
Yeah.
with us. I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know how long that would take us to go across. How many minutes it would take.
You're looking at probably going the farthest distance. That's going to put you up to 120 feet. I don't think you're going to get your move speed on that. Not by far. I wouldn't even want to call it difficult terrain and give you 15. I'd say maybe you've got 10 feet
That's right.
That's fair.
per round.
Because every single one is you have to swing and click.
Well, technically, clicking that button is an action.
in
So you get
combat.
like 3 feet or 5 feet a round.
Yeah.
For me, it's a lot farther because I have
Reach.
claws.
For Jake, you have to this round, click.
Yep.
Next round, click. Next round, click.
Yep.
So 6 seconds per round, 120 feet divided by 3 is
40.
40 rounds.
Jeez.
Divided by times 6.
That's several minutes. That's
240 seconds.
your feet.
So that's a little over 2 minutes to get across. So I'm going to make you do 4 athletics checks
Okay.
for each quarter of the room. The
That's more than
athletics checks are going to increase in difficulty as you wear out. I'm going to give it to you like this. We're going to go with the first one is just going to be 8. Then we're going to go 10, 12.
Here's an idea. We tie ourselves to the immovable rods.
That way, if you slip, you're still tied to a locked rod. Let's just hope you're tied to the rod that you currently have
You
clipped.
know what? That's a great
Well, that's why
idea.
you
That
tie
beats the
yourself
hell out of the
You
rope
always
bridge.
click. You never unclick both. You'll always.
But I'm just saying, if
tie
you only,
yourself to both of them.
yeah,
Yeah, tie
if you're
yourself
tied to this rod and you're moving this
We have
one,
enough people. We just need 4.
Make
ropes.
like a thing, a
Well, you
sling
can
or whatever, where you're tied to
tie
those
it
rods.
around your
Yeah,
waist
like
and
double
have
out
each
around your
rope.
waist, then tie it around each one.
And
Okay.
then
Long, you know,
Yeah.
at the end of the.
That way, in case you fall.
You're at least attached to one rod.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's smart.
it's going to take you about a minute to get across. It's going to take everyone else 2 minutes to clear this.
So
These things are going to go off every 3 and 5 minutes.
we're always going to have to do it right after the first answer goes. And we'll have to count, make sure.
You have to
it's not
try
going to
and-
go off.
Yeah.
All right, so important question: who has the worst athletics skills?
What?
What?
What do you got?
Can I just fly over there on a vulture? Because it's large and I'm medium.
Should we all just fly over there on a vulture?
Can you? What is the vulture's? Does
The
it let
large
you have
beast.
a mount?
Can it just carry me? Get a
Oh.
strength of 15.
Like,
What's the wingspan of this vulture?
I mean, I don't know the wingspan.
Because it's not. I mean, the chasm at widest is 70 feet.
I'm sure it's not that big.
Oh, it's not. It's like a large beast.
It probably has a
It's 70 feet.
wingspan of like
10 feet.
10
It would
to
be the
15
10
feet.
I guess. It's
Well, like an albatross has a wingspan of like 8 feet or 6 feet or some shit. This thing would have to have a wingspan of like 20 feet ish.
To be able to carry a person.
Yeah, and then
that might not work with the
the
chains
whole
in the middle.
chasm's 70, but the chains are in the middle.
Yeah.
If it takes you directly over the geysers, yes. So, Jake, are you climbing?
You know what that reminds me? I don't know if I can find a flying steed, like a Gryphon.
If you have Flying Steed as a cleric or a paladin,
Yeah.
I don't think that we can do Flying Steeds.
Dang.
Is it just called Fine Steed?
Yeah.
It's like a CR1 is all we get.
Find steed restrictions.
Choose a warhorse, pony, camel, elk, or mastiff.
Although the GM might allow other animal types.
You,
Hey, GM, will you allow us to summon a giant eagle?
No,
Damn. But I doubt you'd allow us to summon a Gryphon.
no. Alex has his own monster summoning spells.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I was thinking of offering up some potions of climbing because they give you advantage on athletics checks.
how many do you got?
5.
That would definitely help. Yes.
How long do they last?
An hour.
All right.
It'd be for people who aren't so good
Alex,
at athletics.
I'll let you fly across,
Yeah.
but only you. So Leo flies across on his big ass bird.
Yeah. I don't think I can ride it as a mount, but I can be carried by it.
Okay. Jake, are you climbing?
Yeah.
Are you drinking his potion?
Potion of what?
Climbing.
Gives you advantage.
On athletics.
No, I'll save that for other people.
He's got 5 of them.
How many of us are there?
5
I
that
don't
need it.
need one. So
No.
He doesn't need one.
I
Alex
don't
doesn't
need
need one.
absolutely.
So he'll have a spare.
Mm,
Or are you just gonna?
I mean, my athletics is pretty good.
Okay.
We really. I kind of want to figure this out. 'Cause
Okay.
I may be able to cheese this, sadly.
Okay. If you can cheese it, I'll allow it. What's the?
To my knowledge, a large creature, since I'm medium, can carry me.
Okay.
I would be summoning.
Put us all in the bag.
Well, no,
We all die together.
Is the
They
is
don't-
the summon
they don't
by
just-
CR?
Hmm?
Is the summon amount by CR?
Mm-hmm. So I would be able to get 2 of them, and they're here
Okay.
for an hour. So, and their flight speed's like 60 feet per turn. So I don't see why I couldn't just be
They could-
ferrying us across.
They couldn't make it in 30 minutes.
So you're just gonna have it?
Yeah. If that's on you.
Yeah. I mean, you got these cool spells to use. Okay.
So 2 giant vultures appear.
You just got to make sure to time them between the blasts. So I'm going to say it's probably going to take you like 20-ish minutes to get through this, just so you can avoid all the blow-ups. But 2 giant vultures carry you guys back or across.
Excellent.
Okay. Well, we spent a lot of time for a simple solution.
Sweet.
That's how it always goes.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
definitely want to get a fancier
Nice.
like rig commission once I get back to town.
For
The climbing rig.
Yeah, just 2 of them that are just dedicated. to
just a
diving.
harness.
They probably
that-
had like a
You're looking at
20-foot
like you.
wingspan.
Well, thank you.
Because, I could have the vulture just drop.
Is an albatross's
Mm.
wingspan?
That is true. I do appreciate you.
Yeah,
At
definitely.
least-
While I'm being blown over, I'm going to still be holding on to it.
You guys make it across the chasm. there's a door on the far side that you force
Oh,
open.
did we bring our flush golem with us?
Oh, what are you doing? Are you bringing your
Ooh.
flesh golem?
Ooh, what size is he? I assume he's large.
That's a great question.
I couldn't carry him along.
We can just tell him to
Could the two of them?
Man, he's okay. He served his purpose.
He's medium.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
All right,
I
you
was
bring
really
number
hoping
9
to
with
put
you.
some money back on the little shenanigans.
I didn't get
Oh shit!
What you need?
No, it's in my coat.
Ooh, buddy shiver.
The vulture starts pecking at him because it's a vulture and he's dead.
Damn.
Immediately drop him and
Yeah,
start
catch-
circling
I'll
around.
try. No promises. Oh, it was a little short for my arms. Ah,
Now there's
So no.
you have a room
with a moose.
I'm an elf.
with a moose. That's
Yeah.
from Too Old.
All right.
It's Alex.
Too Old. He gave that to me. He's like, give this to Dan tonight.
He will need it.
It's from
Invaders
Invaders M. Yeah.
Oh,
I had to make Too Old to Twitch explain it to me.
Moose. I think that we went on that one time when it was only him and I got.
I think so.
All right. This is
You open this door, and it's a fairly narrow hallway continuing on.
A woman with a
And at the far end of the hallway, you see another door. But this door has its little holes kind of drilled through it all over, like a lattice of holes.
drill.
Yeah, each hole is maybe like the size of a finger. You could poke a finger into it.
I definitely trained the cancel on that door. I don't trust it.
Have the flesh golem open it for us.
Yeah. Open that door for us, Nine.
9 goes up and he opens the door, and he stands aside, and the door opens into an area of utter blackness.
But can you even see it in the blackness?
Can't even see into it.
So
Can't even see into it.
yeah,
Is it like a
it's
wall of black?
it's advanced.
It's just like a wall of
Uh,
blackness.
Can I first just start by casting light at the front of it and see if that's helpful?
Doesn't do anything.
All right. Should I
the
do,
light disappears
should
as
I
it hits
do
it.
the daylight?
That's hey, it's up to you, man. If you think it's
I will cast daylight 30 feet into the darkness.
Okay. Well, we did it first.
Daylight. Daylight.
If any of this spell's 60-foot radius area overlaps with an area of darkness created by a spell of 3rd level or lower, the spell that created the darkness is dispelled.
The darkness is dispelled.
Yeah.
And you cast into the room as you kind of move up and look into the room now that it's undarkified.
Undarkified.
It's a 30 by 30 square room. Sitting on the far side of the room opposite of the door is a coffin.
Oh, no. Stop. I don't like this. Leo, prepare the gun.
Compare everything. If there's a needle in it.
I'm gonna.
Damn it.
It's 30 feet
Yeah.
from the door that we're at.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna dash and click an immovable rod over the coffin door.
Thank you.
Okay. You run in, you dash, and you hear thunk.
Mama. Wait a minute. I laugh. I just laugh.
As a mist starts seeping out of the bottom of the coffin.
Fuck.
Cain, get back. It's the Undertaker. Fuck Cain. Yeah.
Get out! Get out!
Yeah, I'm running.
Nope. We're rolling initiative. That's what we're doing.
Crap.
Oh fuck yeah.
That's
So,
That was all good.
High initiative, baby.
I need that piece of
Because
paper.
they're
That was so
fast.
fucking smart.
You can't
It was really good.
I need a piece of paper. I
Here.
don't know if yours. That'll work.
God damn
Like,
it.
It's still there.
With
It's still there.
Here, I'll trade you. I'll trade you.
I totally forgot.
That one's only up Parka.
You feel like
Do I hear a chuckle before the mist starts coming out?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's a good thing.
I got a 16.
But in the distance you hear, what are you buying? Shit. No.
As for 16, Leo got a.
19.
Asmos got a.
Also a 19. I will yield.
Cain got a.
5.
Kendall got a.
Please help.
15.
And Thavik got a.
Not good at all.
There's 2 more people you need to add. The vultures. Vulture 1 and Vulture 2.
Oh, baby.
No, that is incorrect. What did you get again?
We go on your initiative, I think.
No, he's right on that. There's not just 2 more things we need to add.
Oh, true.
We need to add number 9.
Oh, number 9, our good friend.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, that's right.
Vulture 1 and Vulture
Hopefully
2.
This is very useful.
Vulture 1 has
Misty
7.
boy.
Vulture 2 has 14.
Do you have what vultures do?
Yeah, I got
They
the.
do vulture
I got
things,
them up.
obviously.
Heck.
Hey, vultures, there's a dead body.
Sand
Yes.
attack. Sand attack.
Hey,
Sand
I'm
attack.
going to fly.
I come in dancing like this.
Pardon?
There's about to be 2.
Hopefully no more than that.
Sort by column B, from largest to smallest.
Oh, yeah, that will be soon.
Oh, crap.
Oh,
Not
great.
one of those to be continued.
Oh, boob. So you guys buy that new Soldier Boy
Oh,
console?
yeah.
Yeah.
We had 9 minutes, but I mean, we
That should be John Chan right there.
He got taken down and he came back.
I got the soldier tablet.
He's got a new console on the new handheld.
How far are you away, Joe? You're right next to the coffin, are you?
I'm right next to
That
it.
would be 30 feet from Jake, or
Yeah.
from Asworth.
Yeah.
Soldier
As
Data.
the vampire solidifies next to you and stares into your eyes.
Rip.
Make a wisdom save.
You're
That's
far
a
enough
bit
away
of
that you don't get the
charisma.
bonus, I think was the point of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh man, you're a vampire now.
And
You are now charmed by the vampire, and you
Oh, that's
regard the vampire as a trusted friend.
that in fact is part of being charmed.
Well, this is what this says here. You're charmed to the target.
Because as an action, I can end being charmed as part of my monkey business. Does that?
I don't know how that
Oh
works.
shit.
Man, I really like this guy. Wait a minute, you're a bitch.
You can't attack the charmer advantage, and you have a monk ability that just ends charmed.
Yeah.
That's fucking OP as
Yes.
But you don't know because you're so friendly with him. You
I've
don't know.
never
he's
been
bad.
able to use it. That's why I ask every single time. Am I being charmed?
Well, it's like I think elves are
Yeah, elves
immune to
just
strong
can't be. Yeah.
and sleep, and like I never got to use that ability.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Even when
Yeah, stillness
Joey
of
Nason
mind.
came around.
You can use an
It wasn't
action to
charmed.
end one.
shit. Wait, how long does daylight last?
An hour.
Oh God, he's gonna die.
Oh shit. Well, are they negated or?
I also have an
A
ability
60-foot radius
Dull.
sphere of light spreads out from point you choose within range. So 30. So the,
Read
the
darkness
end of the
thing
wall.
down.
The darkness thing.
Yeah.
It dispelled the darkness.
Yeah. If it overlaps with an area of darkness created by a spell of 3rd level or lower, the spell that created the darkness is dispelled.
Okay, so it's still there. Okay.
The vampire
I wasn't sure if it was
solidifies
something
next to you, Joe. As the
So that
vampire,
spell's gone.
all right, guys.
So-
Wait a minute.
as the vampire solidifies next to you, it immediately takes 20 radiant damage.
Wait a minute, are you sure?
I am sure.
Because this is just light.
It's a daylight spell.
Well,
It's a daylight spell and it's a vampire.
but
Vampires burn in daylight.
well, does it actually count as daylight?
Yeah.
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 I mean, it's called-
It's aptly named.
And there's probably a thing specific on vampires where if they're in that spell.
Yeah, probably.
Oh well, okay, yeah. If it's a vampire specific thing,
It,
yeah.
it counts as sunlight, I believe.
Well,
Yeah.
this doesn't say anything of the sort.
There's probably a thing on the
It's
vampire that says
contextual
if you're
for
in
it,
sunlight
probably.
or under the effect of the daylight spell or something.
Mm.
So it immediately takes 20 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, I have stillness of mind as an action and an effect that is causing me to be charmed or frightened.
Nice.
Whatever. I want.
Christ, guys. Fucking Christ.
We are cheating this last in.
I thought you were coming through be a vampire. Hi. You said charming. He said nah.
Get the steak ready.
I just hope my vulture boy can get in there.
I'm getting out of this coffin and no.
The
That's fine, I'll
vampire
miss out.
moves up
Charm-
to
no.
you after you've been charmed and bites you on the neck.
Fuck.
I don't think
That's the way this is the Constitution.
calmness of mind helps with that.
No.
I'm not a vampire. I am
You,
actually a
since
vampire.
you are charmed by it, you don't get to resist this. So it's an auto hit for the vampire.
Can I kill him now?
You're not. It's not going to be that bad.
Yes, it is. That's what I'm gonna tell myself.
We can't trust him because he's been.
You
killing
take.
us.
All right, guys. All right. You take 8 piercing damage
Okay.
and 10 necrotic damage. Your
Happy, happy.
Vampires are
hit
bad
points. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 10.
Is that
That.
post damage?
So okay,
Yeah.
here's what's going to happen. Your
I
hit
can't
point.
be healed up.
Your hit point maximum is going to be reduced by 10, and then you're going to take 8 damage.
Okay.
So what was your hit point max?
39.
So your hit point max went to 29, and then you took 8 damage. So you're at 21 health out of 29. Make sure you record your max hit point.
Yep.
Don't.
There's a max HP modifier on it.
Okay. And the vampire looks like it got some health out of that.
He's working with them.
Kill him. We can't trust him.
Tentacles, fangs, it all makes sense.
And Joe, make a wisdom save.
Another one, too?
Yeah.
Blue eyes.
13?
You're still charmed.
Yep.
So it's still this vampire same turn, but when he bites you, you get a chance to break the charm.
Because you're attacked.
Oh, because.
Yeah, because you take damage. But you
Stillness of mind
Filter.
didn't work.
No, it's not his
It's
turn.
on his
I have to
Oh.
spend an action to do that.
Leo.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I do.
Shoot the vampire first.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm gonna do.
Use your steak gun.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about the vampire than I am him.
I don't know.
The only reason he's not dead, is because he's not allowed it yet. Yet. I'm gonna shoot him twice after I hunter's mark him.
Okay.
You got things, man. This is the time to kill him.
Woo, 15's my first one.
To hit.
Yep.
No.
And then my second attack. It's gonna be 17.
Yeah.
Ooh, that hits.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. He hasn't taken any damage though, so that sucks.
He's taking radiant
Oh
damage.
fuck yeah, yes. Ooh, 10 damage. So 21 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, he bites Joe again.
Butthole.
You take 6 piercing damage. Hang on. We need to do the necrotic damage first. And
This is
then
very
So we're just.
Legendary actions is the only way any creature's ever gonna kill one of us.
your maximum HP is reduced by 8. And he regains 8 health. And then you take, then you take 10 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
Are you
Look, he's
down?
making out with them.
No. He's at 11 out of 21 now.
Well,
Can you roll to be uncharmed?
yeah, you can make another save, another wisdom save.
Man, you better die.
Nat 20.
You are no longer charmed.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Cosmos, you're up.
I do have 11 out of 21 HP. Holy fuck.
All right. Well, maybe I'm making a mistake. Maybe I'm not. I'm going to use Thunder Smite and go and try and attack him.
Okay.
I hope I hit. Does a 15 do it?
No.
Then does a 27 do it?
Yes.
Okay, that's the important thing.
Do you get a bonus to attacking if you your main hit?
Damage.
Okay, just damage.
So 3 bonus 4 plus. Stay upright. Bastard.
It's delicious, Jake.
Okay.
Eh.
I don't know, once again, if damage
It's
types matter or not.
Alcohol.
Because once again, I'm doing 3 different kinds of damage.
Radiant
what
damage
weapon?
should matter.
My longsword.
Okay, then it does.
Because I'm doing, I think, piercing, and then I'm doing force damage, and then I'm doing thunder.
Is your weapon?
Give me your piercing damage separate, and then the other 2 together.
Piercing damage is 7.
Is this a normal or a magical sword?
Unfortunately, it's just a normal ass sword.
Okay, and then give me the other 2 together.
20.
Okay.
Also, he needs to make a strength save.
There you go.
15.
What is the effect going to do?
It's going to push him 10 feet away and knock him prone.
You hit him with this, and you feel your spell deal its damage, and you feel like it should push him back, but he just shrugs it off.
It's working with him. I know it.
There's a thing, just so for your future knowledge, where bosses and monsters that are strong enough have an ability called legendary resistance.
Yep. It's fun.
All right. Is your turn over, Casmos?
Probably works once
Yeah,
everything's
that's
done.
everything.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, he punches Cain. Does a 28 hit?
Yeah.
Good God.
Oh, fucking dead.
He did not like you trying to trap him in the coffin.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
This vampire is gonna go back to the coffin with 2 title belts around his waist.
And then it's Asverth's turn.
Oh,
Are you
baby.
still up? You got 2 hit points?
Yeah.
Or 3?
3. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm rolling up on this guy with my flame tongue longsword.
All
Attack
right.
When
number
it
1.
comes back around to him, does his
Oh,
daylight do more damage?
No, it's on vampires turn. I
It's on Vampire's turn.
God damn it. Can your sword light things on fire? Yeah. It is a flaming sword. No, I would have got everybody though.
Oh, are you
Throwing
gonna?
that oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 15 hit.
No.
Alright. Does 15 hit?
No.
Can you do a bonus healing or anything like that?
No.
Kendall, you're up.
You should do some healing before I'm dying.
I point at the vampire
Oh,
and I say, burn. And I cast Dawn right under his feet.
Holy shit! What does Dawn do?
I don't know.
A 30-foot radius, 40-foot tall cylinder of daylight.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think that.
That won't hurt us, I don't think.
It's a
Light of dawn shines down on your location you specify within range. Until the spell ends, 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, of bright light glimmers there. The light is
No,
sunlight. The cylinder appears. Each creature in it must make a con save, taking 4d10 radiant damage.
Fucking dope.
Half as
Yeah.
much on a failed
That's
or a
them,
successful.
him, and him that you're hitting.
that's like everybody in the room.
If you were in within
You
60
want-
feet of the cylinder,
Oh, yeah. You don't want to do that. You'd probably come out most your boys.
The 3 of us have not entered the room yet.
That's why.
30-foot radius. This is going to eat the entire room. Do you do it?
Do it.
Do it!
Do it. Do it. Do
I
it.
didn't realize that was just like every creature.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
No.
If you kill my vulture boys, I'll be upset.
Do it.
Luckily, I have
What's your max
HP?
HP right now?
21.
So, and you're at
And
3.
Current
Yeah.
So
HP
you
is
take
3.
24 damage.
You're dead.
KO.
And then it has the potential to deal 40 damage.
So, Kendall,
Do it. Do it.
you cast
do
your
it.
spell?
No, I'm not going to do it.
That's disappointing.
Chuck wants someone to die so bad, and I feel bad for him.
I don't think we're making it through the night with Cain alive. I really.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
This would be a bad time.
How close
All right,
is
I
the
rolled to attack.
vampire? Did his
And
punch like
and what's
anime
Cain's
style
AC?
knock Cain away?
No, they're still right next to each other.
yeah.
Ah, damn it.
This would be a time to do cleric-y things. Like,
Oh, I just run up and fucking hit him.
Okay.
you're
roll
My
your
gonna-
mace
attack.
does radiant damage.
Okay, roll your attack.
You're gonna kill Cain by
That
hitting
was a
him.
lot better.
I don't know. I think you should have gone with the spell.
I really want to see that.
Like I said, if you kill my vulture boys,
Just roll the 4d10. I want to see how much damage it was.
I don't like that it was a con save because evasion doesn't work on that.
God damn it. I really wish.
Yeah, and
We
my
should have let her
con
read
save
the spell
is not
effects.
so good. Of course, we'll get a bonus, but still.
Not me.
most people interpreted that he would know it would have done that damage. So
Actually, no, you've moved up now.
Yeah.
Everyone but
Well, everyone who is not gone yet.
I have not gone yet,
my vulture boys haven't gone yet.
and Alex used a ranged attack. So
Jake,
So
you
after-
move.
Alright.
You did melee. Okay, so yeah.
I'm gonna spend a point of War Priest to attack twice,
All right.
and then I'm gonna channel Divinity on the first one to do a Divine Strike.
Okay. Roll that shit out.
It's just enough spell to know I farted, but not enough to like hurt you.
The
Stop.
first one is
No.
It's the beards. I had a lot of stew that was clean.
Mm,
chowder.
I made a stew.
Alex, up next is your Vulture Boy number 2.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I
should
guess.
pick up Joe and take him away.
Yeah.
Where are you? Oh, you're at the very bottom of the list.
Yeah, he's
Every
last.
time we attack the guy, he hits Joe.
He didn't
He
after.
didn't get hit.
He only has so many legendary.
Yeah, after Asworth's turn, he didn't
I
hit Joe.
didn't have it.
Because I didn't hit him.
I don't know if I can channel Divinity twice in the same turn.
No.
No.
No. Okay.
I forget if legendary actions are per turn per day.
Per turn.
Okay.
Legendary actions are per turn. Legendary resistance, there's a set number per day.
Oh,
And then like layer
That's why I
action
got
per day too. Or
Layer actions are if the creature has a layer, it's
kind of.
it depends.
Oh,
So, like, I could
Well,
potentially,
I'm gonna choose.
I could
I'm gonna
potentially thunder
use
smite him until he can't. be
Guided
considered
Strike
anymore.
instead of Divine Strike on the first one,
Okay.
because it would have been an 11,
Is that-
but Guided will
Sort
make it a 21.
Certain
21
monsters
hits.
are just immune to outright hitting it, so
So what's your damage?
And then,
But, they occasionally have things that say auto pass certain times per day. Sometimes they're just immune to that damage.
Oh, they have their own. They're just come together in their initiative.
14.
Okay. They'll both go on Vulture Boy number 1's or 2's turn.
Wait a minute.
So it's going to be
Oh no, what am I doing?
Kendall, Vultures,
whatever.
number 9, Thavik, and then Cain.
It's not 14. It's 10. 5 of it Divine.
10 damage.
Radiant, yeah.
You're gonna die, man.
And then second attack is
And I'm not attuned to my cloak, my robe anymore.
You're gonna fucking die, man.
15.
To hit?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
End of your turn?
Yeah.
Vultures.
Hell yeah.
Vultures and then number 9.
They both swoop on the vampire dude and attack. In the sense, everybody who's in that area is an ally. These guys to get advantage.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Goddamn.
And while that's happening, the flesh golem's just going to run up and punch dude twice.
Yeah.
He hits his first one. He hits the second one.
Ooh, first one. That doesn't hit. Its talent attack is a 17. Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right. That does 9 damage.
All right.
Oh fuck, no. God damn it.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, I would have missed. Okay. Second boy. Beak attack was 19. Nah, it only would have hit with beak attack. 2 and 4. It would have done 7 damage.
7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
9 walks up and punches the vampire twice. His 2 attacks do a combined total of 36 damage.
Yeah.
Fucking punch the shit out of him.
Nine's so better than our other guy.
Goddamn, Davin, you're up.
Hey, it's finally my turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enter into a rage.
All right.
Please cut this fucker's head right off.
Don't worry, he's
Cain
rolling 20.
just disappeared.
I'm going to then declare reckless on my first attack.
Yeah, I would say.
20. It's only a 26.
You don't
That's
know
a
the
hit.
string. You just
And then my second attack was normal. That's a nat 20.
I fucking told you. I fucking told you.
I'll just take dice damage if you want me to.
Aren't you using your vocal blade?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't work on
It's-
people with legendary actions.
Oh, it doesn't?
Right.
No,
Okay.
that's a specific thing.
Let me roll my first damage first.
Can't just lop off the legendary head.
No. You're immune to it if you have legendary actions.
1, 2, 3.
I still did that fucking damage. So.
I think you take the extra damage still, but you don't get the head removed.
The first attack is 19 damage.
Okay.
Now, for the crit, do I roll out the 68 extra damage?
Okay, so yeah. Doesn't lose its head because it's got legendary actions. This is a great sword, so you're going to do roll your regular damage. No. You're going to max your damage
And then roll the extra damage.
and then roll the extra 68.
Okay, so my regular damage max is 6, 12, 18 plus 11, so 29. Is that doubled then?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It'll be all your dice damage max.
so all of my dice damage
Max.
max
Plus your modifier.
plus my modifier
Times 2.
times 2, so it's 58. And then I roll.
68.
I'm gonna have to borrow.
Here,
all-
you just want me to hit it on my phone real quick?
Yes, please.
Everybody roll a
all.
d8.
I have 20.
39.
Plus 39 damage. That's a lot of
You're
damage.
close to
Pretty good,
100
though.
damage.
That's right at the medium.
It's a lot of damage.
That is, it's literally 97 damage.
Yeah. Your hit, he breaks apart into mist and spills onto the floor. As you watch this mist slowly suck into the coffin.
We need to find whatever and stab it, right?
Yeah, it's hard.
We should probably open the coffin and see if there's
Yeah, I'm like dashing to the coffin.
You unclick the thing.
Yeah, I don't even think I got a chance to let go of it. I just click the button again and start.
And you
crying.
open the coffin and you see the vampire's body reforming out of the mist.
Do I have any other fashion to escape?
I hope so.
Does it have to be a steak?
This is my turn yet?
This has to be wood.
After Thavix, it was your turn.
I use my action to do fullness of body, and I get 27 HP back.
Okay.
But my max HP is limited, but I'm act.
Go back to max at least.
Torch.
I don't know how.
Torch can be a steak.
I don't know.
That also gives you the benefit of burning it.
Which would just be fun.
Oh, we're running
Reduction lasts until your next long rest.
out of coffee and see if there's anything good in it.
That's never happened to me.
We will after we stake him.
Let's make sure you're dead first.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm up there, I'm gonna fucking stake him.
So do you take your
Next,
torch,
I take my torch and
your hand axe, and you sharpen it off real quick?
hold on. I was just at the page I needed to. Equipment.
Well, that was an easy fucking fight. Except for you. You came close. Closer than before.
We'll get you yet.
Oh yeah, I take a fucking torch and my hammer. Bah!
Do you sharpen it or do you just wedge?
I'm a fucking hammer. I'm just gonna drill this thing through his fucking chest.
You drill this
The whole
thing
steak through the heart. Just to
through
fuck
its
with it.
fucking chest, and once that wood pierces its heart, its body like desiccates and like shrivels up and starts turning into dirt.
I'm 100% making Punisher sound from the
You go
as I'm started the second season, not bad so far.
I have not finished the first season. I need to. It got really
Yeah.
slow.
It does. I will agree with
Wait,
that.
there's a second season out?
Second
It
season is
came
out.
today. Yeah.
The first
I'm
fight
taking
scene
my
is
back
good
holding
too.
that I had filled with water and scooping the vampire dust
The
into
fight
it.
scene starts,
Okay.
you know,
You know,
enemies
I
are
know
taking
where,
their
like,
stance, and
guys,
you just
where-
run around zombies like,
Dumping it out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is there any goodness in his chest? Thing?
That's good.
Searching in his coffin, you don't find anything.
Damn.
Well, there's still a whole other way that.
I know.
we
There's
could
a.
go.
I just wanted to see if he had.
So wait, what is his body looking like now?
He's in the
He
mud pit now.
he's in the mud pit now.
Wait, who put him in the mud pit?
Me.
What?
After we checked his pockets?
Oh, wait, how did you do that?
He shoved his
Bag holding.
the vampire turned into like dust
Oh, okay.
afterwards.
That's what I needed to know.
He
And
swept
then
it
he
up and put
scooped
him
the
in
dust into the bag and
Yeah.
then dumped the bag
If he's
out.
dusted, I don't care then.
Yeah.
I was gonna take some things.
So if we get through his
Yeah,
if we get through his clothes, does he have anything in there?
Nothing in his clothes.
No gold or anything?
Nothing on
I
him.
know saying I hate Belmonts.
God damn it.
I do belong in this world.
All right, we're at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right, because we went past the timer. So
Yeah.
Okay. Twitch people, give us a few minutes. We'll be right back. YouTube people, thanks for watching episode
67?
67. Reminder, Sunday, watch me because I'm fucking vain as shit. And that's it, Twitch people. We'll
Whose
be back.
stream was it again?
OneCritWonder TV.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tweet about it. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. And then we'll be back in a few minutes for Twitch. YouTube people, we'll see you in a couple days.